Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Today, we are diving into some exciting UPSC Prelims 2025 Indian Polity mock test questions. Now, get steady, stay focused, and let's tackle this trending question together. Let's go. Our first question is, which is related to a anti-defamation law. Our first statement is, a nominated member of a house loses his seat if he joins any political parties after 6 months from taking the oath. This is the true statement, as the person has to be join the political party within the 6 months. Now, second statement is, the Speaker of the House is a final authority to decide on disqualification. Yes, this is a true statement. A legislature disqualified under the law is permanently barred from contesting election. No, he can contest election in some time. Now, how many statements are correct? 2 statements. तो हमारा आंसर होगा P. Only 2. Let's check. Yes, our answer is only 2. Next question, which is related to a election commission. A. The Election Commission of India conduct election in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state assemblies. Yes. And reason, the commission is a multi-member body with 3 election commission. This is also a true statement, but the first statement are not explaining the second statement because this doesn't explain why they conduct Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state assembly election. So our answer should be B. Let's see the explanation. B. ICE is indeed a multiple member body but does not explain why it conduct election. Its power comes from the Article 324. Next question. Pressure group in India. As there are various pressure group and this is related to a pressure group in India. So our first statement is, they seek to influence policy but do not conduct election. Yes, they do not conduct election. They only pressure the political party for their various demands. AITUC is an example of pressure group. Yes, this is an example of pressure group. All Indian Trade Union Congress. And third is, the pressure group always work independently and do not align with the political party. No, sometimes they align with the political party. The third statement is wrong. Our answer should be 1 and 2. A. Next question. Which of the following best describe a multi-party system? Multi-party system होता है जिसमें बहुत सारी political parties conduct करती हैं elections. Like India is a multi-party country और India is a multi-party democratic country. तो options पढ़ लेते हैं. A. Two parties dominated national politics. No, this is a two-party system. Option B. Multiple parties exist but only one form government. It can be true. Now, third statement, several parties complete and coalition government are common. Third statement are true, and this is more specified the related to a multi-party system. So third will be the answer. As you know, our government NDA is also a coalition government party. Third, next question, which is related to a scheduled area. First statement, President can declare a area scheduled area for consulting with governor. Yes, this is a true statement. The fifth schedule applies to a state other than those in the northeast. Yes, fifth schedule is related to a state other than northeast, and sixth schedule is related to a northeast states. Sixth schedule provide the autonomous district council in tribal area of the northeast. This is a true statement. So all three are true statement. So this is a C. All three. As you know, Ladakh also demand for the sixth schedule, but only the northeast state are provided the sixth schedule. Next question. How many of the statement are above correct? तो हम statement देखते हैं कौन सी statement correct है. First, pass the post-electoral system for the Lok Sabha election. Yes, India follow the first pass the post-electoral system. In this, the candidate who wins the maximum seats wins the elections. Second, the Rajya Sabha election follow the system of proportional representation by means of the single transfer civil vote. Yes, this is also a true statement. Third, the president is elected by the direct election conducted by the Election Commission of India. No, president is not elected by the direct election. This is a wrong statement. So our answer should be D, only 2. Only 2. And what would be the explanation? What would be the explanation of that statement? President is the elected indirectly by the electoral college. Which is related to a Panchayati Raj institution in India. 73rd Amendment, direct election for all the level of Panchayati Raj. No, this is a wrong statement because direct election only happened in the village level only. Second statement is election commission are responsible for conducting Panchayati election. True. Third, reservation of women in Panchayati Raj is provided under the Article 243D. This is also a true statement. Answer should be 2 or 3. P. Let's see the explanation. Only village level election are direct, immediate, and district level depend upon the state laws. Okay, next question. Next question is related to a Central Vigilance Commission. First statement, Central Vigilance Commission was established through a Act of Panchayat Parliament. Next question, which is related to a Central Vigilance Commission. Central Vigilance Commission was established through an Act of Parliament. No, this is a wrong statement as it was established by the executive, not by the parliament. Statement second, CVC is responsible for advising central government department. Yes, this is a true statement. CVC is responsible for advising central government, but her decision was not binding to the government. Statement third, CVC can investigate offense under Prevention of Corruption Act. Yes, because CVC is only made for the corruption related cases. So answer 3 is correct. Our answer should be 2, 3, only 2. B. Next question. This question is related to a interstate council. Interstate council is related to a council where dispute is solved between the two states. Now let's read the question, which is the correct statement. It is a constitutional body under the Article 263. Yes, this is a constitutional body. Our first statement is correct. So हमको other statement read करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Let's see the answer. This is the constitutional body under the Article 263. Next question. 10th question, which is related to which statement are correct? First statement, Constitution of India recognizes 3 levels of government, union, state and local. Yes. The division of power between union and state is given by 7th schedule. Yes. Local government were granted constitutional status by 74th Amendment Act. Yes, this is also a true statement. In 73rd Amendment Act, which is related to a Panchayati Raj, and 74th Amendment Act, which is related to a municipal parties या फिर municipal corporations. So are all statements are correct? C. Next question. 11th question, which is also related to a statement. Supreme Court has original jurisdiction in dispute between state and union. Yes. What is the original jurisdiction? Original jurisdiction when the Supreme Court directly take any case directly into his hand. So our first statement is correct. Second statement, the Parliament can increase the jurisdiction of Supreme Court. Yes, by the amendment, Parliament can do that. The President of India cannot refer matter of public importance to the Supreme Court. No, he can ask the Supreme Court any advice related to any issues, but the advice is not binding to the President. So this is a wrong statement. Third, answer should be 1 and 2, A. A. Next. Question 12th. 280 related to a Finance Commission. Yes. Article 324 is Election Commission. Yes. Article 148 is a Attorney General. Yes or no? No, because Attorney General is related to a Article 76 and 148 is related to a CAG, Controller and Auditor General of India. So answer should be third is wrong. 1 and 2, B. Next, which is related to Election Commission of India. It is a permanent or independent body. Yes. Chief Election Commission is removed in the same manner as Supreme Court. True. Constitution prescribe the term of the Chief Election Commission? No, this is the wrong statement, as Constitution does not specify the term, but this is specified by the President, and they take the seat by the pleasure of the President, and the term is decided by the law by the Parliament. Our answer is B. B. The term of CGA is decided by law, not in the Constitution. Next, related to all Indian services. This is an important question. All of you have to answer this question. Select the correct answer. Which are the all Indian services? IAS, yes or no? Yes. IPS, yes or no? Yes. IFS, yes or no? Tell me. Wait. Let's take fourth. IFOS, yes. What about IFS? It is or it is not? It is not. जिन्होंने भी correct here, they are wrong, because IFS is a central service. It is not a all Indian services. So answer should be 1, 2, 4. C. C. 1 to 4. Next question, which is regarding the right jurisdiction under Article 32 and 226. Only the Supreme Court can issue rights. Only मतलब कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. Only this is a wrong statement, because High Court can also issue the right. Second, High Court can issue right for other legal rights in addition to fundamental right. Yes, High Court has more power than the Supreme Court, as it can right related to fundamental right and also some additional right, which is come under it. High Court. Article 3 is Article 32 is itself a fundamental right. Yes. 32 is a fundamental right. Answer is 2, 3, B. Next. Which statement are correct? The President is the head of the state and executive. Yes, simplest statement. President is the head of the government. Yes. Governor is the constitutional head of the state government. Yes. Odd. Next question, which is related to a cabinet committee. It is an extra constitutional body. Yes, it is an extra constitutional body, because related to a cabinet committee, constitution does not specify anything. Second, Prime Minister is a member of all cabinet committee. Yes, Prime Minister is the member. Their decision are binding. No, their decision are not binding. They are all advisory decision. No. To first two, A. Next. 18th question. 44th Constitutional Amendment Act 1948 did which of the following? Remove the right to property from the right to fundamental right. Yes. This is related to a right to property. Next. 44th Amendment shift the right to property from FRs to legal right under Article 300A. Next, which is related to a Central Information Commission, which is related to a RTI. When you ask something information related to a government or any other agency, this come under the RTI. It is a statutory body under the RTI Act 2005. Yes. It can penalize public authority for non-compilation. Yes. For both central and state public authorities. No, it can only to the central, because state public authority has their own Central State Information Commission. Answer is 2. The State Information Commission handle the state matters. Next question. Question 11, which is regarding the Article 25. Article 25 हमारा क्या कहता है? Protection of life and personal liberty. So, it's regard the right of life and personal liberty. Yes, it cannot be suspended even during emergency. Yes, there are two articles which cannot be suspended during the emergency, which are Article 20 and Article 21. Article 20, protection in respect of conviction for offense, and Article 21, protection of life and personal liberty. Third, it includes all right. Third, it includes the right to livelihood. Yes. So, all statements are correct. All. What does the term Collective responsibility. Collective responsibility related to the parliamentary system of government in which entire councils of ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha. So our statement should be, which statement should be correct? All ministers are answerable to the jurisdiction? No. Ministers are individually accountable for their own department? No. The cabinet is jointly accountable to the parliament? Yes. C. Next, our 22 question, which is related to a preamble. Preamble is enforceable by court. Tell me, it is enforceable by court? No, it is not enforceable by court. It is only act as a guiding principle to the government to make a law and orders. So this is a wrong statement. The preamble is a part of constitution. Yes, it is a part of the constitution by 42 Constitutional Amendment Act. Third statement, preamble describe India to be republic. Yes, 2-3 statement are true. B. B. Next question. 23rd question. Which of the following schedules of Constitution of India contain provision regarding disqualification on ground of defection? It is related to a schedule blank. Answer C. Anti-defection law is contained in 10th schedule added by the 52 amendment in 1985. Our 24th question, which is related to a Election Commission of India. It is the constitutional body. Our first option is correct, which is a constitutional body by Article 324. Under Article 324, making it is a constitutional authority. Our next and the last question of this series. Who appoint the Chief Justice of India? Simplest question. Who appoint the Chief Justice of India? Tell me. If you know, then comment in the comment section. I should hide the answer. So, this ends our test series. Thank you all for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more quality content.